gotta be social security disability. There's a difference.
Okay, well,
It's,
whatever.
it's called, yeah, it's social security disability. And then when you get old enough, you go on regular social security,
And then they'll take me off of that.
but then you gotta pay tax on that. But the social security disability, you don't have to pay tax on.
Well, and it's just like I talked to the judge the other day and I said, look, you don't even have all my medical paperwork. And he said right there, he's like, well, I'm responsible if you don't get an attorney to get all your stuff. And I said, well, then why do I need a lawyer? And then he was like, oh, wow, this dude's paying attention. So,
Who was that?
that's somebody from Wisconsin.
So, cause this is federal.
Yeah. So,
So you have to have the hearing at the federal courthouse then?
here's the thing, I got 3 things wrong with me. One, they don't know what the fuck it is. The other 2, I have documentation for my neck and my back. I got hurt in prison for my neck, and I just had the MRI done on my back, and I've been taking prescription pills for 20 years for the 2 of those. But the thing that fucks me up the most, besides my back nowadays, in the last 4 years, is this fucking COVID shit. But nobody's got no answers for it.
And they ain't gonna agree to nothing when it comes to COVID.
Oh, they had no choice.
They'll say, oh.
I got a doctor's slip already saying that what happens is it exacerbates anytime you get over a fucking high heart rate. I went to do a stress test and they couldn't get my heart over 80 beats per minute. And when I go to sleep, my heart goes down to 32 beats a minute. Now you tell me that's not fucked up.
Yeah, your heart's
That's
not-
just above dead.
Well, yeah, you can go lower than that, but
64 is normal, is what it should be.
I run about 50 most of the time.
Yeah, well 30 fucking...
I can run in the 40s when I'm sleeping,
Yeah.
but some people are lower like that.
But I'm 40 fucking 5 years old.
Yeah, but I've been like that my whole life, even now.
Well, there's lots of unexplainables, because I'll tell you what, I used to go non-stop all the time, and I would love to have that back instead of making $800 fucking on Social Security. I'll tell you that right fucking.
How much are they gonna give you Social Security a month?
Fuck if I know.
Oh, you don't even know yet.
Probably $800. I mean, how much could they give you?
Oh, it'll be more than that. Social Security
Either
now,
way.
Social Security now is probably $2 grand a month.
Either way. I would rather be,
Yeah, cause
making...
it's pretty hard to live on $2 grand a month.
Well, not when you own everything, but. And it takes me 2 seconds to jump in a skid steer and go make fucking some money, but I'm not dependable anymore, and that's the part that sucks. How you gonna fucking run a business when you can't be dependable?
You can't run a business.
No, not at all. You can't even work for nobody either. They're gonna tell you to fly a kite. Well, I don't know. Actually, today's day and age, you might get away with it because
You might be the star.
that's sad. That is sad.
This motherfucker, that's,
Oh,
you see him up there by Myers by the intersection with a handout sign?
oh yeah. Anything else? You know
I
what?
wind down the window every time and say, get a job, motherfucker! And
Oh,
oh, they piss me off.
it's pretty sad. All right, we gotta shave this down a little bit because the fucking boss man over there is crying about it. All right, what do we got here? I need a drill. I don't know if I can get in there that tight with this though. That's the thing. I might have to.
Why don't you make it a fucking mess over
I've never had nobody to wipe my ass my whole life.
here? Wait, you on?
Wait, no, fuck that. I'm an American, dude. These fucking assholes. government said they're here to help me.
They'll help you, right?
Oh, this fucking battery's dead too.
Hey, where's the garbage can? Cause I don't want these grease rags around.
There's one hanging right here. Right here towards me, right on that drill press.
Nothing. I think I got some more top one. You go through a lot of colors when you screw around.
We gotta take this little edge off of here. I gotta measure, see, because we made this, we brazed this, I cut this down and made this to go over it, but the way this all bolts together on here, I actually have to take it down a little more. Damn, we should. Why didn't you tell me to measure that first? So, I'm thinking, what we gotta take it down is this little bit left there. So I gotta see if I can even get it in there first, otherwise we're gonna have to take this plate down and then a little bit more off of here, split the difference to compensate. Which sucks. But, man, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get in there tight enough. Actually.
You got sand in the collar, you got sand all over the fucking.
Told you, clean that shit up, but no. Gonna fucking have dirt all in there, grinding all them brand new seals all over the place. He don't wanna listen. He don't wanna listen. He's old and fucking stubborn. Let's see, 3/4 right here. We just sharpened this baby so we know it'll cut, but can we grab it? Oh my god, that would be close. Let's see what we can do. If I can get that to hold. This is where it would be nice to have one of those plates. Now you see why I keep this one around. Oh, you know what?
Where are these from here? They were new ones, right? Well, I'm gonna put these in. Cause this other one is gunked up a little bit.
Yeah, and this is the new pin.
Yeah. There was two of them though, wasn't there?
Yeah, there's a few different kinds in that bucket on the other side. There's all kinds of shit.
You know something? I think you're supposed to get that pin in there. I'm sure you are.
Yeah, and then that goes over it. That's what covers that pin, no?
But I think they want you to screw right in that pin, rattle it around
Hold it together.
so that pin can't. because that's gonna go. No, no, that one right there goes there, doesn't it? This one's kind of, this one's kind of fucked up, and I think there's another one in the bucket there.
There should have been a few different ones. Oh boy, I walked over there, still don't know why. So we gotta cut this. And I don't know. I walked over there for a reason and now I forgot why.
We had seals over here in this can that probably would have fit the big one, not the little one, but the big one.
Oh, that's what I come over here. No, not the big one.
You know that big one that you pushed in?
That's where I got it from. Is the number was on there. It was still, that's where.
Oh, so you put a new one in there? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want this one, you motherfucker. This one's used. It's all bigged up here.
I have 4 or 5 spray now.
This one isn't.
Taking it, you need this sprayer?
Nope. There's one spray.
I bought 3 of them just to have over here, so I had one in each place, and they all ended up in the same place where I don't even know.
Hey, you should see my garage, it's starting to shine, man.
Well, that doesn't do my garage any good.
I'm fixing it, I'm cleaning everybody else's garage with my own, so I finally started working on it. Got my garage in New York's clean, I started on yours, and I ain't doing nothing with mine.
Yeah, that happens. That's why mine looks like this, because I'm so used to doing everybody else's shit all the time.
Well, I noticed that the sockets didn't go anywhere, but they're up in front.
The what? The sockets?
All the sockets that I found all over the
Yeah.
garage.
Yeah, they didn't go far. So we gotta plug this in, and we gotta clean all this shit off of here. We gotta stabilize this. Yeah, we need some room here.
3:30, half an hour is the witching hour.
You gotta go, hey?
Well, I don't want to, but
What do you gotta do?
gotta get that oil changed, but otherwise I don't have another opening for a couple more weeks.
Yeah, well, this.
I hate to
We
watch.
can get right back at this.
Oh, You gotta sit there while they change it, that drives me nuts too. Drink their coffee and eat their
If you see
cookies.
how much it costs, and just do it here. Oh, but you got $3. Or
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I do my own, but.
It's so much easier to do that shit with a lift. I was gonna buy these things that you can stick in here so you don't get all the buildup in your fucking T-tracks. They wanted $150. I was like, what? Fuck that.
Well, there's more money in the, all the accessories than there is in the machine
Crazy.
itself.
It's crazy. Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
I think I'm gonna start looking for one of them. They are such a handy
They're
tool.
so nice to have. Once you get one, you'll be like, how did I live with? It's kind of like a skid steer or a tractor. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
How did you live without it?
My 2 tractors, I use them all the time.
All the time. If that skid steer broke, I'd sell my truck in a heartbeat so I can get it fixed. Alright, where's the other one at? I use that skid steer more than I use my old lady.
Yeah, what happens? Might as well get through all this mess here and get a couple of lock washes.
And you can't even go no further until I get this done, right? That's gone. Yeah, when I first got this running, I was like, yes! So I had just like 3 little tools that I had laying around so I could use this. And one was this right here. I had an R8 collet and this 2 of these. That's all I had. Man, I was cutting everything I could find.
Probably dulled it up, huh?
Oh yeah, it's shot, but I learned how to sharpen it.
Yeah, that's what a good machine is does.
That
Sharpens the tools.
that little diamond wheel I got right there cost $120.
Yeah, it's not hard to spend money on that shit. One thing I did too is I did that this winter. I took all my nuts and bolts, I had them out in the living room, and I sorted stuff and put it in the bins because I had cans and stuff. My wife didn't like it.
Yeah, well, my thought on that was when I get too old, I'll have something to do, you know? I remember my grandfather, Dupra Plumbing, he always had cans and cans of shit. But he never had to go to the store to grab something stupid, you know?
I gotta go see what size that is. I think they're 3/8, aren't they?
Or I can just use
They are, Buster. 3/8.
Damn it, I can't get this close to this problem. Because of that fucking shit.
Yeah, if you needed a 5/16, you wouldn't find me, but now it seems like everything comes out 5/16. I used to have a can in my truck when I fixed appliances, full of bolts, and I had like a big cloth in the can, so I would take it out, sort them all out, and then just pick it up from all 4 corners and stick it back in the can. Seems like I always was able to find what I was looking for. Especially if you're up in Big Bay or something, and somewhere way out.
That's why I used to keep that big ass tool trailer full of shit all the time.
Here's one of the 6-inch metal blade right here. Did you know that was in there?
Is
Or
it
6
good?
1/4 blade.
That all the carbon wore off of it.
So that one needs to go in the garbage in. I know we were looking for blades the other day.
sound like a dope head.
Huh?
Now you sound like one of them dope heads. Come on, man. Just one more.
Well, I dealt with enough of them in my life. Not for a long time though.
Been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, me too. 20 years.
When it's been for me too. 20 years since I retired. 20 years. 20 years this summer.
2005 now already. So
Oh no, 2004 I retired.
and I went to prison in
21 years.
2003. So 22 years.
Can't blame me, I was gone. Where else do you have a bolt garden?
On the other side of you, down there's in here, in that bucket right there.
Maybe I can see one right on top, eh?
Yeah, maybe. I usually dump it on the floor there, but
Yeah,
well,
I just need one.
yeah, I understand. Let's see what this is. I'm gonna have to put it in. Let's see how it acts here.
A Brazilian 5/16.
What are you looking for?
3/8 lock bar.
3/8 rock bar. Here's the big dog.
I find some half inch, and I find some pieces.
Maybe, you know what? Let's see all them little slip and slides over there in the corner.
Yeah.
Maybe over there. Hit the light switch over by the door first when you get there and see.
Take a good view of my Harley here.
Yeah, you need to come and get it. I almost put it up for sale the other day.
You can have time to ride. Get it out there.
I gotta put another. I gotta put another peg in there. Otherwise, she's gonna go for a ride. Go grab a block to set here. I need a block about 6 inches.
gonna hit that clamp or not? Is your shoulder gonna hit that clamp? Eventually it will. Yeah, yeah. You have to clamp that back a little bit like the other one. Need to be tightened anyway. Steel reinforced. Is this the stuff you used?
Yep. Yeah, one of those. I had a couple different kinds, but yeah, it was a two-part thing.
Yeah, they always are.
No, I have some other stuff that is in a tube and it's a putty.
I used to work on refrigeration. They had a putty, it was a two-part, but it was a putty and then you put another hardening agent into it for fixing aluminum evaporators if somebody had poke an ice pick through it or whatever, you know. Getting down pretty close to the edge on the stone, but this is a special stone. It's for sharpening bits.
Okay, let's see what happens. I think you gotta see if you can get closer to the
Because
You don't have to use that one there, but I just want to see.
when you get a little closer right here, you can pick it up. You can always trim one up too.
Because it's gonna go on the plate side.
This is going to be down on it. Yep. So you can get one that's going to fit there. And then
You can always trim that plate that you made off a little bit to fit in there too. Looks like it's coming pretty good though, eh? Oh, this is a brand new saw chain. You have one of them chainsaw sharpeners? I looked at one at Hobo Freight, but it looked too chintzy to get it, you know?
Yeah, I like sharpening by hand.
I do too, but it's nice to straighten them out with one of the machines. Moving on you?
No, this one's just gonna be in the So, I have another long one like that somewhere.
What's the swing on this one? 10 inch or?
13 by 30.
So you can do 26 inch?
I mean, it's 30 long by 13 is this cross feed, so you can only like the max I can do is whatever will fit in here. Right?
Right, that's what I mean. The swing is.
So 13 inches, maybe.
But 13 inch from center.
No. No, this is a 6.
Oh, okay.
6.5.
So 6.5, so it's 13 inch. Well, you could turn a small cylinder.
Yeah. It's perfect to learn on, That's about it.
The one I have is a little smaller than this. And I gotta get it out there, but I don't really wanna get it where it's gonna get rusty, you know?
sharpen it. Yeah, she's dull. Oh, and hot. Hot, hot, hot.
You plan on working tomorrow? What time?
10, 11.
Okay. I got a scoop.
All right, man. I'll be here.
Yeah, it's too bad that we could have got that together tonight.
Yeah,
But I don't want to miss
forgot
that
all
appointment.
about that.
Yeah.
No, do you think? We're no rush.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
I covered up that bearing with a rag and everything. It's kind of stuck into
Yeah.
it so no dirt gets
I'll
in
get
it.
this done and then that'll be it for me
Okay.
for tonight.
All right. See you tomorrow.
Alright, we should be able to get it now. That thing was duller than I thought. I thought it was still sharp from the other day. It wasn't though. So, try it again. This is actually not the right thing to do, but this is how we're doing it. 'Cause this is all we got, so this is what we're doing. Let's see. Should do a lot better this time. See how smooth that is now?
It was dull, dull, dull before.
can't, these shoulders, I mean, I could flip this thing flat and then come in and do a side. But even then, I don't know. But we're gonna do that to try to finish it up. But I don't know how square, I mean, this thing looks like it's been welded and rewelded. That this is way too far stuck out, and I got it probably enough. All we can do is try. Lift it down to the shape. Some bolts too, so it's like I can't even really do shit with it. It sure look crooked. It looked like it took it down evenly all through there though, but couldn't get in that far. I'll take that little plate and try it out on here. I'll grab my die grinder and clean that up a little bit, but I couldn't get it to seat very good. Fucking roach. And I can cut this thing down too, but either way. This thing has to sit in there like that. Oh yeah. Like, why not? Why not? That's all I can say. So I took that down. See how much this is raised? That's how much I had to take out of there. Otherwise we would have had to move a bunch of other brackets. Now, I said it was fine, fuck it. But Copper said, no, no, no. So I said, okay, okay. But that'll get us there. That doesn't affect anything about this, because this is all going to be clamped in. That just holds that front of that right there. So we got all new seals, bushings, everything. So that's what he was waiting for, is for me to get done with this, so we could put it back together how we took it apart. However, it was one of the rare occasions that you see me just say, okay, okay, okay. We'll do it your way then. one of the rare occasions. So that'll be that. Now I can get all this shit back in order. This is gonna go on top of there, like that, and then this is all gonna go on there. And somehow we gotta get all that shit in there. That's gonna capture those bearings, hey? So what happens here is this. I should just go ahead and put this back together. Yeah, I think we got it. It's just a lot of tedious shit. You got that all greased. We're finding that with these new parts, everything's a lot tighter. So now, if everything is cleaned out and good, I'm gonna put some more grease on here and back here. This housing holds grease anyway. I do not have, I'm gonna have to get some gasket sealer, I think. I never did kind of clean this up. Nobody for nothing. I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm using you used to leave this on the That needs to be put onto there, so I shouldn't have let him do that yet, because this still has to go on here. This goes on here. Like this. And this goes on here like this. And has to be tightened on. Because that's what holds the bearings. I don't know what pound. Fuck. I'm going to have to put this in something with some soft jaws to grab it so I can tighten this. Golly. Then I can at least just drop that in that casing, and then all that whole casing gets dropped on there. This thing is what squishes the bearings onto this. These bushings get squished in there by these nuts. And that's what makes our water seal. We never did get that out of there because, I don't know, we probably could have pulled it out of there though. But we didn't. Because it is what it is. I don't got no spray for it either. Maybe I'll hit it with some soapy water before we do it. That way it doesn't ruin the impeller if anything's in there. Yep, old shit is a motherfucker. Let me grab my soft jaws. Where are my soft jaws? I'm gonna have to make a new set of soft jaws for this. Golly. I don't know where they are. What the fuck would I have done with those now? Well, I guess we'll just make a new set of soft jaws real quick. I gotta plug you guys in though. And then we can soft jaw this and make sure that's gonna be tight. Tight. And then I'm gonna be done for the day, but I had a perfect set of soft jaws. Oh, there's one. Where the fuck is the other one? One of these days. I suppose I could use this rubber for the other side. We just gotta tap that bearing tight without getting it fucking filthy.
The air quality is set to improve later Thursday. Lows from the 40s inland, 50s near shore. Thursday's highs around 70. With your TV6 First Alert weather, I'm meteorologist Noel Navarro.
From Marquette to Nagani, from George Thorogood to U2, your hometown rock is real classic rock. 98.3 WRUP.
What that's supposed to be set at.
I'm Brian Jester. This is White Room. Free.
Uh-oh. How dare we have music on? These threads were all fucked up before. There's still a little bit, but where the fuck did these sons of bitches? These ain't mine. He must have put these in there. There's so much tension that's got to be on these two bearings. Come on, baby, light my fire. Tighten up that center. Usually you go one more click, but I think we're just gonna leave it. Yep, that's where that one was bent over, but that don't say nothing. It's probably what it was. So we'll just go back to there and we'll drive that in. Ta-da! Oh, it's fucking beautiful. last piece of shit. That's all she wrote right there. Ugh. Mud trucker. You guys got enough charge on you? Enough charge? Sometimes with them older gentlemen, you just gotta pretend like you're dumber than you are, you know? I don't gotta pretend though, see? I'm just giving you youngsters some clues. Alright, let's see. We're gonna try to get this together with the time we have. This is a nice set of grippers. Kinda like them. He must have put them in there because I ain't never seen these before. Did you do this, Copper? Alright, let me see here. So this, we got that in there, that goes in there, this whole thing goes on there. And then we'll put this sideways. That's gonna go in there, that's gonna go down on there. Yeah. I would say yup. Everything's where it's gotta be. Oh, that's heavy for some reason. Just like that. It's like a set of fucking ass cheeks, you know? And this, that can come off for now. That's all there is to it. That gets bolted on. This thing here now. Oh, you know what? I wonder. I don't see that. Oh, there's that hole right there. Fuck. We gotta get that turned a little, eh? Well, back off it comes. We gotta get this spun 90. Are we gonna be able to spin it 90 though? That's the question. Let me grab some soapy water. Probably not. Fuck no. Soapy water. Soapy water. Let me see, let me see. There's some soap in there. Oh, drift punch, rusty drift punch. I threw some soap in there. We gotta turn this thing 90. Okay. That's all beautiful. All right, we just gotta go down that much. These are not them. Those are for there. So what are the other ones? Oh, them are kind of big, eh? Wonder if that's these ones. I think so. These fuckers are filthy. Damn. I'm gonna have to run a chaser in there. I thought I already chased them, but maybe not. We'll clean these off. Here's a third one. Here's a fourth one. Let me clean these off real quick. My 3/4 ratchet wrench go. Put some of this on there, you know. All of this. We might end up with a pump that works here. I'll be amazed. Is that gonna go back in there? Or are we gonna have to chase it? Oh, that fucker's messed up right there. First of all, that's that one that I hit with the hammer. That one goes decently. That's got a grease dirt right there too, so I wonder why. I wonder why that grease dirt is right there. That pin's lined up. Watch out. Still gotta go down just a hair. No way that thing's gotta be that fucking close. Really, though? Really? Oh shit. Girl, you got what I need. You say we're just a friend. I said, girl. Get on there. This little cap of mine. Fuck, man, why is there so much dirt in there? Space-time continuum. This guy is mold all. Look at that fucking bolt. Oh, we're gonna lose you here in a second. I know, I told the copper I was going right in, dude, but you never tell the cops the fucking truth, okay? Never. Never tell them motherfuckers the truth. I don't care if they're your buddies or not. Okay? Rule number 1. You don't tell them nothing. I'm just saying. I'm just happy that my body ain't told me to fuck off yet, because it does. And then I get all bitter and I go inside and cry. So, but I can feel it. I can feel it. It's time. It is definitely time. We'll snug these up later. I don't know where. I'm excited to try to see this thing run though and see if it'll push some fucking water. That is a fact. Because if it does what I think it's gonna do, it's gonna shoot a jet stream that can push over a frickin' libtard. Like if they need me in town for some crowd control or something, I could just rip over there with this thing and just start spraying fucking blue hair everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Blue hair club. So hopefully Copper has this thing all together the right way. I did all my jobs. Okay. That's that. The only thing left, really, is this. I wish I would have done a little bit better job on here, but Mama, hopefully that squishes down where it's got to go. There should be 2 little shorties and 2 long ones. I got a bolt to this. Oh, I don't know why this is so dirty, but, and I think that that sits on there. So this must be the down bracket plate. I don't know, but we're gonna put this in just to see if that'll squish down tight. And we could do the rest later. At least this will make sure no garbage gets in there. Oh, and then we'll be done for today. I gotta get some. Oh yeah, she's squishing down. Oh, she's squishing down. As long as this, because otherwise I'm gonna have to take some off the top of this. Oh yeah. No, I think I gotta take a little bit off of there. Damn. Yeah, I gotta take that much. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I gotta take that much off that other side. Because when I squared that up where that sits, we gotta take a little off. That's nothing though. We can do that tomorrow. We'll leave it like that for now. All right. Till next time.